Leonard, are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ. I don't know where the stink's coming from. You don't know where the stink's coming from? Coming from shit everywhere. Holy fuck. I think this place is working good. Leonard, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking this shit in there. Oh my god.
My name's Puff. I'm a bearded dragon. I'm suffering at the hands of my cruel abuser. Who never changes my water. Never cleans my cage. Josh. King Cobra JFS as they call him. He's a damn demon. He blows weed smoke in my face. He feeds me stuff he finds on the carpet. But worst of all, he's got that damn light. He cranked it up way too high. I'm a lizard, Josh. I can't regulate my body temperature. I need warmth and cool, not just a hot-ass fucking light all the time, you stupid son of a bitch. Luckily, enough roaches wander through here to keep me fed. My body's too tired to move, but my tongue still works. Here they come now.
Mother, log off your gambling site and vacate the living room.
Fuck you, bish, I gots to gamble.
I need to do my Godot-centered internet show.
But nobody watches your gay little internet show.
Mother, you leave me no choice. Nobody messes with my gay little internet show.
All right. Yeah, we're back at it, man. Doing fun stuff every fucking day. Every fucking day. So I'm just gonna play this cutscene. I got some vocals going on. I guess not vocals. I got some fucking. I was about to say lyrics. So what are we gonna say? What is that called when you fucking narrate? A narration. We got some narration here. I think it's pretty good. You know, I really don't care what anyone else says, but we're just gonna go ahead and play it, and then yeah. All right. So let's play the scene.
My name's Puff. I'm a bearded dragon. I'm suffering at the hands of my cruel abuser. He never changes my water. Never cleans my cage.
I think we need to turn that down a little
Josh. King Cobra JFS, as they call him. He's a damn demon. He blows weed smoke in my face. He feeds me stuff he finds on the carpet.
bit. And I'm gonna have
Worst of all, he's got that damn
you know, like
light.
video of Josh
Crank
doing
it
these
up
things in the
way too
background.
high. I'm a lizard, Josh. I can't regulate my body temperature. I need warmth and cool, not just a hot-ass fucking light all the time, you stupid son of a bitch. Luckily, enough roaches wander through here to keep me fed. My body's too tired to move, but my tongue still works. Here they come now.
Yeah, so that's what Pufferz sounds like. He's like a country bumpkin who's like drunk or something from like probably West Virginia is what that accent sounds like to me. But that's what we're doing. Here's fucking Goblin. He won't stop annoying me and attacking my feet. All right. Anyway, that's the intro I have. I think that sums it up pretty good. Or that might be absolutely retarded. How's it going, Coggate? We are making this game, and then if we go into that's the cutscene, and then we have our regular, just a regular world right here, and let's go ahead and run that one, and we should just have the ability to eat our flies now. So, and someone left a comment basically saying that we should probably make it so we can switch between views, you know, like top-down camera and then like slightly turned camera. I don't think you guys can see it, but I do have this camera down here at the bottom left. You guys can see it now. Ah, fucking. Got something in my fucking nose. But yeah, there's that camera down there. It's like a piece of fucking cat hair flew in my fan. Alright. Okay. So we can eat the flies like that. We need to actually make real flies. And then we have like roaches and stuff. Not exactly sure where we're going in that direction. I kind of put a lot in. We kind of just need to get stuff going. And we'll complete the game first. And then we'll start adding in all the funny stuff, I think. So, let me get a notepad going. Give me 1 second. I just have to wash my hands. My cat's shedding and he got fucking hair all over me. Alright. There we fucking go. So what do we have to do? We have to make button, start game. I think we're gonna do 3 levels is my intention. We're just gonna have like little cutscene between levels, and the final level, Miss Green will save us. Which is, if we go to our cutscene world, we have this praying mantis over here. This is another one of Josh's pets that he like super glued to a stick and then sold as a magic wand. So what we're gonna do is have Miss Green use her magic powers to help Puff escape here. So I think what we're gonna have to do is lower the cage a little bit. There's really no reason it needs to be that high. I mean, in real life, I guess it would be, but I think here we're just going to, on the Y, can we take this down to like 4 possibly? You know, it's going to look a lot better for us. I think that'll look better for the scale of the game. Let me just run that in the real world over here. I guess not the real world, but you know what I mean. Well, you don't even see these because it's top down, right? Yeah, you don't even see that shit. So yeah, let's include that too. We'll do 3 levels. Make the adaptable camera to go from what is it called? Orthogonal to perspective. We're going to give that camera perspective, self-actualization. The little cutscene between levels, nice. Final level, Miss Green saves us. Josh is felted. Awesome. So I guess we should just do that. On the cutscene world, we're going to go ahead and add a script. We're going to hide the tongue end over here. We can actually get rid of the script on Pufferz. Oh, that's funny. In the cutscene, can we actually shoot the... we can shoot during the cutscene.
My name's Buff. I'm a bearded dragon.
Yeah, it fucks it up.
I'm suffering at the hand.
Maybe it doesn't. Hold on.
My name's Buff. I'm a bearded dragon.
Oh, that's right. I hid the
suffering
thing.
At the hands of my cool.
But I bet we could see it. Yeah. You're gonna hear it one more time. Sorry.
My name's Buff.
Yeah, that's funny. You
I'm
can
a
actually
bearded
play the
dragon.
game during the cutscene. I didn't even think about that.
At the hands of my cool abuser.
That's retarded. But yeah, that camera angle is actually a lot better, so maybe we'll do it that way. Yeah, bird's eye view. So yeah, I guess the idea would be that we would have like a bird's eye view and then another camera. Where is it at? Puff Cam 2. So if I preview that one, I think we're gonna actually take this one and move it to the other side. We'll grab its translation. Black cat, sleepy but here. Awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, so if I just move this over here and then I spin it all the way around 180, then I bring it up like that. I think that gives us a better view, honestly. Maybe a little bit back. So let's try that, and then we're just going to add a script in here to switch the cameras. So I guess we should just make a func switch cam, switch cam, and we'll just get a reference to the camera, and whichever one is current we'll just set the other one current, and then we'll make a we've got to make some type of button or something. We could make a key press, but I think we're going to do a button. Yeah, sorry, my dryer's making a weird fucking noise. Button, this will be switch camera. Cool. And I think we'll just connect this signal. We'll say connect it to, why not connect it to Pufferz? There's no reason not to. It's in the same scene. We're not going to change this to any other scene, so it should be okay. Yeah. And we'll go up to Pufferz and on button pressed. I should have named that something, but we're going to say switch cameras. Switch cam. Just in case I need to change this, I'm going to write everything in this function up here. And all we're going to do is say if, and we'll get the camera, what is it, puff cam. Overhead cam, if, oh, that's right, we're not the world. So, you know what, we're actually going to, let's make a new, why don't we just make like a game manager script, or we'll just make a script on the world right now. This is like a game jam game anyway, so it's not going to matter that much. So let's do that. We'll say switch cams, switch cams. We'll do that. We'll put a function here. We'll unconnect it from the other one and connect it up here, and then that way we have global access to all of our variables that we need to change, and that'll make it easy for us. So I'm going to get rid of that. We're going to go down to the button. I'm going to rename it to switch camera. And we'll go pressed. I'm going to disconnect this one, and then we're going to press connect that one to the world. And then we'll just call that function. I've been trying to learn a little bit of C. I was asking ChatGPT, and then I've been coding on my Linux computer. Been trying to get better. How's it going, the real Bob Newbin? Switch cams. Okay, so now we're gonna say if and signs here a lot. If camera. Which ones are we fucking? Overhead cam, cool. Overhead cam dot is current, or can we just check current? If it is current, then we'll set the other one to current. We'll say overhead cam dot current equals false, false, and then we'll say at what is the other one? Puff cam 2 dot current equals true. Yeah. Okay, so now let's see if we can just switch cameras. We need to add some type of oh well, we have the button, so let's go back to our button and just take a look. Where is that at? We'll put it here. Let's see how that works, if it even works at all. There we go. Oh, it doesn't go back. That's right. We need to have an else up on that motherfucker. Yeah, all right. Elsification. We set this right here. Falsified, and this should now be true. There we go. So now it should work, right? Switch camera. So, I mean, it's kind of weird to go from different perspectives like that, but it just didn't work from the other angle. So it's like, I think this one is like, if you want it, you know, like Gold Miner Classic, you can play it like that. And then if you want it more of like a modern 3D, you can play it like this. So, I kind of like this view a little bit better because it shows you like what's actually going on. I feel like the other one, I think it's harder to hit stuff, honestly. All right. So, damn. All right, what do we need to do now? Let's consult our notepad. We got to make the cutscene button start the fucking game. Let's go ahead and go. We're in the cutscene world because I fucked up how to spell it. We're going to add a script on the bastard. And we're going to do the exact same thing, basically. Because we have a button on this one over here that's the start game button. So we're just going to call this start game button. Start game button. And we have this world and then cutscene world, so they're basically the identical. I just copied this scene. I saved it as a different one, but it's they're two different scenes, so that way I can like have stuff for the cutscene and then have the other one. No, I did not see Ralph on El Stanque yesterday. Is he still alive? That sounds like something bad. What did Ralph do? Is he live right now? Let's go fuck with him. Hold on, let me grab up. fucking sparkling water here. I can't believe Kino Casino canceled Friday night. I was all hyped for that. But then I guess, I don't know, maybe Andy's gerbil was sick. We don't know. Who knows? That's mean. Alright, so we got start game. So we need to connect this. Pressed, connect. We're going to connect it to the world. And all we're going to do is say, can we do git tree.change scene to file, and it'll be world.tscn. So we'll actually load the real game world. And then when we go into the world, we're going to need to set up some type of like system to actually like instantiate the game. He's on the show and he's already heckling people and flirting with the women. What is El Stanque? Is that like is that, I heard it was wasn't it like Sam Hyde's fish tank but in Mexico was how it was described to me. Which, if so, that's really funny, and I'm pretty sure Ralph is going to get beaten up. But I mean, like, you know, that's pretty normal for Ralph, is go somewhere, talk a bunch of shit, get beaten up, and then like go on his own stream and be like, yeah, I beat everyone up. I'm the toughest guy you ever seen. Dude, I love that shit. That's textbook Ralph. Alright, so we want to start the first level, really. Start first level. Start first level, and then I guess after that we'll play cutscene when level's done. I think we're going to have arrays full of enemies, and we'll just loop through those arrays. Loop through arrays, and when all enemies dead. No, we were going to do timers, right? So we should just do a timer, like Gold Rush. Start level timer. And then the lose conditions are if we eat too many of Josh's stogies, or we don't get enough crickets in time, then we die. So we're going to have a timer, moisture tick down, and then we're going to have a timer end game. So those are our two lose conditions. Lose conditions. Yeah, and I'm going to, this just helps me think. There we go. And yeah, so I guess we'll put two timers on this world. Why not? Our time is very limited, and we're going to call this, I guess we'll call this level timer. And we're going to make another one, and we'll call that one tick timer. What am I fucking doing? Timer. And we'll call it tick timer. There we go. Let me throw on some fucking artless music or something. Silence is deafening. Oh man, I cranked my fucking speakers up today, and now they have this nice little I think they're fucked up. They're making this buzzing sound now. But it's a really shitty. Oh, great. There we go. Alright, I thought that'll be fine. That's not annoying at all. That's not super fucking annoying. Alright, yeah, that's perfect. Alright. Just something in the background. There we go. Powerful digital assets. Okay. So Are you up to speed on the gorilla nest? No, I have nothing. I'm not sure what the gorilla nest is. Harlan versus Sam Hyde situation. I don't know. I saw Matt at the internet posted some fucking video about it. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know. I saw. Wasn't there? They got into some type of tussle on a radio show or something. I don't know. I thought it was just like more content farming or whatever. But I haven't looked at it at all, so I'm just kind of like talking out of my ass right now. Level started. I mean, I will say I'm normally a fan of like Sam Hyde. I think it's like his recent videos have been pretty good with like the Dear Elon, all that stuff. I mean, it's like at least there's someone, you know, putting those views out there where it's like, yeah, we should actually protect our own American interests and not like suck the dick of the entire world just to do it. But yeah. Alright. We're going to set the wait time here. And start the timers. Cool. So we're going to say level timer dot oh yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, like, you know, sometimes we all like crash out and do stupid shit, so what are we gonna say? Level timer dot, what is it, wait time? Yeah, I would say like, you know, you kind of got to pick a lane. You can't be like the comedian and then also be like the thought leader or whatever. You know, you kind of got to like choose which way you're going to go in that respect. But, level timer, wait time. What is a good, I'm trying to think like what is a good amount of time for this? I guess like what, like a minute? We don't really want these to be long rounds. So like 60 seconds. And I guess we should probably catch like what, like 30 bugs or something. Let's try, we're just gonna make a on ready var. I guess we'll say level list equals, I think it should be a dictionary, or maybe it should just be, I think we're just gonna have lists inside of here. And I guess we'll just do an amount of time. So the first one will be like the time of the rounds. We'll go maybe 90 seconds on this one, and for the last one, 2 minutes, 120 seconds. I mean, that's pretty long, but I guess it's also, it's not that long. It's like long in a video game time. And then maybe we'll have like 14 roaches here. Should we do like, like 24 here, and then like 36 there? I don't know. And then we would have to have like cigarettes too. I'm just gonna leave a little note. We could make this more defined. We could, you know, code a bunch of shit out, I guess, you know, or we could just say like seconds, roaches, and butts, because it'll be the cigarette butts. So that's pretty much what we're doing right here, and then we can just loop through that. And it's really not like a great way to do it, but for this little thing right here, there's really no reason to go crazy. So how many butts should we have here? Like 5. And then we'll do, I don't know, like 10. And over here we'll do, let's just go 16. Cool. That might be too big. And I don't know how I might have those like fall in from the sky at a random coordinate in here. I think that would be good. Or we could have there's like multiple ways I could see doing it. The easiest way would just to be having like an animation player that kind of like swirls around up top here, or like goes in a circle, and it would just every like 5 seconds or whatever, it would just drop down a cigarette butt. Kind of like King Cobra's just flicking them into the cage. Yeah, fuck you, Puff. Poof. Which is really funny to me, but probably not lore accurate. It's just, you know, Josh is just incompetent. He's not like outwardly evil, I don't think. He is a dark wizard of gothic power, but he's not evil. Okay. So yeah, I guess we should... I think I'm going to do it that way. I don't see any reason not to. Let's just go animation player. And we're going to call this one cigarette distributor. Cigarette. Yeah. How do you spell cigarette? Cigarette distributor. The cigarette distributor of Casper. We'll do new, and we're just going to do wander. Oh, you know what? We don't even really have to do that. We could. This is really stupid. Why don't we just do another? Let's do this. What are we gonna do? What are those fucking things called? Paths. We'll do a path 3D, and we're gonna call this cigarette path. Cigarette path, there we go. And then we'll add the path follow 3D, and then we'll just spawn the shit on there. And I'm gonna add a mesh instance just so we can see where the hell this thing is. Yeah. Cigarette, awesome. So I am spelling it somewhat correct. No, I like it with 2 G's. It has 2 G's. Whatever. There we go. Perfect. Nice. So how am I gonna do this? How do I add these fucking points again? Cool. So I want to add them in the 3D space. I'm gonna hide that light, and we are in the world, right? Okay, not the cutscene world. That's good. Let me hide these 2. I only want 1 viewport. And I think what I'm going to try and do is just try and do like kind of like a random up and down pattern like this. Something like that. Damn it. I got mosquitoes in here. Fucking bastards. Muscle memory. Yeah, that's what got me from banned from DSP's chat. That damn muscle memory. Damn, it was really funny to watch DSP get defeated by all those people in the lobby the other day. Alright, let's add some points on here. Let's just go bam. Bam. We're just gonna randomly go around. I mean, we could do this in a more like scientific method or whatever. But, you know, this would, like, no player is going to know what the hell's going on. They're just going to be like, oh, it's random. You know what I mean? And then if we see that, like, this is causing problems, we can always adjust these points. Cool. And then I think that'll be fine. What is that? Closed curve? There we go. And then if we just have... Oh, the camera's on? The camera's been on the whole time? Oh, no. The path follow, so let me just make this mesh instance something we can see real quick. If we have like a cylinder, we go with this path follow, that should go all the way around. And I'm just going to tick this up. I think we'll do the tick timer. It's going to be 1 second. We'll just, I think we're going to auto start this, and why don't we add a script to this? And we'll go tick timer, timeout, connect, and I'm going to actually connect it down here. There we go. And can we just say progress? What the fuck is it? Yeah, it is progress. We're gonna do like plus equals, or progress ratio plus equals 1 or something. Progress, actually we gotta get the node as a child of it. So path follow 3D dot progress ratio plus equals 0.1. Yeah, let's try that. No gamer will notice equals speedrunners, yeah. Okay, so that should work, right? It's just gonna keep going up and up, and then we could even do like if path follow 3D dot progress ratio is greater than or equal to what do we want? 1. So then it should be set to 0. Let's try that. 1.0, because it's a float. There we go. I don't know why I did that. It just made me feel cool. Let's try that. So that's gonna do that. The level timer, we're gonna have like what? I think I said, oh, we're gonna set that up here. That's right. And we have the cigarette distributor. Nice. And we're gonna make another function on here. Func drop cigarette. There we go. And I guess we'll just have to make the scene up here. So we'll do the onReady var cigarette scene equals load, you bastard, load, and we're gonna load the fucker. I don't think we actually have that saved, do we? We have this cigarello. But we don't have anything saved. Let's go ahead and save branches scene. And then we'll load that damn scene. Cigarello. Cool. And then, yeah, I guess we'll say, what are we gonna do? I guess we'll say C equals cigarette scene dot instantiate, if I can spell it correctly. And we'll put a little var up in here, and then we're gonna say, I guess we'll get the child, we'll get the world, right? We're gonna say get parent dot add child C, and we'll then I think we're gonna have to add a script onto this guy. Yeah, let's add a script. It's just gonna tween it down, and then it will stick in the dirt, and then the little ash pile is gonna come up from the ground. I think that'll be a little animation. That'll be nice. So we'll just go ahead and create that shit. And we might have to add an animation player on here. So let's just do that. Animation player. We're gonna add that animation new. We're gonna say rise. Rise ash pile. Rise ash pile. I don't know. The ashen one. Alright. Now we're going to go to 3D. All I have to do here is just have this. I'm going to have it like come up from the ground. So we're going to grab it here. Create, and then can I hide the visibility? I can, so, and then we're just going to return this to normal, maybe a little less than that, like that right there. Okay, and then we'll save that position. And I don't think we need this scale. Let's just save that so it comes up like that, and then we'll go here and we'll go to visible on create, and then we'll come over here and we'll add that, and we're going to duplicate those keys and bring that back like right here. So it basically won't show up until we run this animation. And we're going to have a tween. We're going to tween it down to where we want, and then once that tween is completed, it's going to run that animation on it, and then we can like actually hit it and interact with it. So yeah, we're going to load that because we already made that script. We just didn't write anything on it yet. So cool. Yeah, should we make the how should we do the descension of the cigarette? So should we have, basically in the 3D world, are we going to have the cigarette distributor bring it down and use that tween, or the cigarette itself is going to bring itself down? I think we should have the distributor do it. So we should get a position. We could like shoot a raycast down from where we are and then get the position of whatever the fuck we hit and then just return that, or we could just put an arbitrary value in because we know where we're trying to go, and we already know our XY coordinates. So why don't we do that? We'll just go var use, isn't it like we get a tween, var use tween equals get tree dot create tween, and then we're gonna say, well, let's not call it that. Let's call descension. Descension, is that a word? Like you're descending. Descension. I feel like that's not a word, and I just made that up. But it's a good describer, and I'm actually such a great speller that I can make up words all on my own. I don't even need a dictionary. So I'm gonna be right. I gotta get more coffee though. I gotta be right back. Ascension, descending. No, I think ascension is a good word. I think descension is a good word. We'll call it descending. Okay, fine. We'll use real words. We're not using the Bectionary or whatever the fuck. 2 turntables and a microphone. Coffee this late. This is a good time for coffee. I gotta keep my teeth nice and dark. Oh shit, oh fuck. Sorry, that scared me. Alright, the coffee is really helping with the paranoia. Alright. Cigarette scene. We're using our descending tween. We're creating it, so then we're gonna say descending tween dot isn't it interpolate property. Interpolate property. Hold on. Let me go back to. We did it on our guy Pufferz. Let's take a look. Yeah, it is property. Cool. So I'm just going to copy that. It's tween property. It's not interpolate anymore. At least you still got teeth. Yeah, I was just joking. My teeth are in pretty good shape. I know Cobra's not looking good. You gotta go to the dentist. I mean, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. Yeah, I think black coffee is the worst, right? If you just drink black coffee all the time, you'll get like really bad teeth stains. I mean, it's not like it doesn't like kill you or whatever, but you gotta buy. You gotta go get your teeth whitened. My brother did that one time and it hurt really bad, he said. He had the light they spray on them. The UV light. And he was like, he got 3 of them done in the same day and you're only supposed to do 1 at a time. And he came to work and he was like in so much pain. He was so pissed off he had to leave. It was really funny, but it was probably not so funny from his perspective. He actually went back to the doctor and like started yelling at them and got pain medication, but not like opiates, like a numbing cream that you spray inside your mouth. Yeah. Oh, hey, this is Jake. Yeah, that's why I've been scared to go and get that procedure done. I don't drink coffee or take caffeine. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm pretty addicted to caffeine at this point. But we have, yeah, descending tween right here. So what property are we trying to interpolate? That would be the... well, what do we have to pass in first? We have to pass in... We go here... and we look at... Okay, so we have to pass in the node that we're acting on first. So that's going to be C, our cigarette. We will be passing in the property is going to be our transform, right? Our position. So position. We might have to do global position. I'm not sure. Position, and then the final variant. We're going to have to pass in something here. So var, let's say x, x and y. X Andy. Well, this is just kind of like equals, and then we're gonna say, what is it? Our position. Position dot. Actually, we need the position of the moving object, the path follow. So path follow dot position. We might have to do global position here. Global position. And I think that should be it. Dot x. And we need a dot y as well. And dot y. All right. So, and I'm going to make this a vector 2. Can we do that? Vector 2. Or do we need to do that? Whatever. It doesn't matter. We can do that. Cool Gym raid. Oh, well, how's it going, Cool Gym? I appreciate that. We're building a game here. It's for a game jam from a different YouTuber called Private Parts. This game is called Pufferz Last Stand. So we have this cutscene here. We are King Cobra JFS's lizard, and we must survive by eating bugs. We are crippled, so we can only use our tongue. So yeah, I'll play the intro scene real quick. Let me stop this artless music. Hold on, this is pretty good.
My name is Puff. I'm a bearded dragon. I'm suffering at the hands of my cruel abuser. He never changes my water, never cleans my cage. Josh, King Cobra JFS as they call him. He's a damn demon. He blows weed smoke in my face. He feeds me stuff he finds on the carpet. But worst of all,
What's a Destiny roach over there, by the way?
That damn light. He cranked it up way too high. I'm a lizard, Josh. I can't regulate my body temperature. I need warmth and cool, not just a hot-ass fucking light all the time, you stupid son of a bitch. Luckily, enough roaches wander through here to keep me fed. My body's too tired to move, but my tongue still works. Here they come now.
Yeah, so that'll be the intro, and then you start the game, and we have a little error right here because we're not passing in anything. I gotta make that. But yeah, so then it will move to this world, and we can actually, you know, interact with the world. If I play this, we can, oh, that's right, it's broken. Let's just do this for now, since we're never actually enacting that. I don't think we're ever actually using this. Let's just, yeah, we'll run this world. So this is what we have. We can shoot our little thing here and pick up flies, and if we pick up a cigarette, it's going to do damage to us. We can also switch the cameras. So we have an overhead view, and then we have this more of a modern view of what the game would look like. And we've modeled this off of, what was it called? Gold Miner Flash game. So this was the old game I used to play at school, and this is basically what we're trying to accomplish, is this type of gameplay where you go and you pick up stuff, maybe not with the money, but the idea is that you need to pick up enough stuff to make it to the next level, otherwise you die. And it's the same here with Pufferz, except in this one we're trying to get enough moisture because Josh has cranked up the light way too fucking high and trying to kill us. Which is, you know, pretty lore accurate for Josh. And yeah, so if we get through all of these scenes, we should escape with the help of Miss Green over here, who was another one of Josh's pets that Josh sold after he glued to a wand once it died. Pretty morbid, but pretty funny. But in this case, instead of being sold on Etsy, it's going to help us escape our cage here. And then we were going to make fun of some e-celebrities here, so we have a Destiny Roach right there. We're probably going to make like a Hassan Piker Roach, have them run around, and Puff will be eating them. I don't know. We'll maybe have some vocal lines for him to say. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I don't think anyone's a fan of Hassan right now. Who is a fan of Hassan except for like other terrorists, you know? And then here's Destiny. I'm half a fan of Destiny. Destiny can be funny, but he's also like just a fucking piece of shit. But you know, sometimes like every once in a while he says something so funny, you're like, oh my god, Destiny. You know, perfect. But yeah, we don't like Destiny. I guess I don't like Destiny. Nice. But yeah, I think what we'll do... what was I working on? We're trying to drop these cigarettes in. A hate watcher of Hassan. Yeah, how's that going? Oh, I did watch his appearances. Well, not appearances, but I watched that stream of him with iDubbbz. That was really funny. Where iDubbbz is just sitting in the corner the entire time and like not talking and promoting his event at all, which cost him like all of his money. That was really good. And then, yeah, the classic, the chair reactions, I think, from Hassan are really funny. Where he just like doesn't give a fuck about anything and he just leaves and then like lets the political video play in the background. That's very funny. Yeah. Oh, for my original, the game jam is Roachware. I think it's to make fun of Pirate Software, but originally I was gonna have you were like gonna defend Asmondo Gold from the fucking roaches that were encircling him. That was the original like intention for this game. But then I was like, nah, let's do a King Cobra style one. I don't want to rip on Asmondo Gold that bad. I kind of like him, but you know he's also like just gross and dirty. You gotta go into that house and spray him with a fucking fire hose and just hose the whole place down and start from scratch. He's got the money, so... Alright, so I need to make this actually spawn shit. Here, so what we need to do is we have that, this vector, the position. So it's going to be X and Y, X and Y dot Y, X and Y dot X, and then 0, right? 0. Sorry, I gotta make a vector 3 and pass it in right here, but we want the vector 3. What we're doing is we have this node that's going to be traveling around on our path 3D, and whenever our path hits, whenever we want to, we're basically going to spawn a cigarette out of this and then drop it into the arena. It's going to be up here in the air. We're actually going to bring it up. Whoops. We're going to, you fucker. We're going to bring it up like this. So it'll be like Josh is like flicking cigarettes into the cage. And whenever... yeah, whenever we want, this thing is going to be traveling along here on a tick with a timer, and then we will just, like, you know, spawn cigarettes. They're going to drop from this position down here. So that's what we're working on now. So we're getting the position of X and I think Z on the path follow. We need to call it X and Z, sorry. And then the Y is going to be our, oh wait, no. Yeah, the X and the Z is going to stay the same, and the Y is the only thing that's going to change. Yeah, so... yeah, let's not do it with that. That's going to be really confusing. Let's just do... get rid of that. Global position dot Y here. That's actually wrong. I've done this in the... I'm trying to think on the fucking 3D. We got X, Y, and, and X again. X, Y, and Z. So that'll get our path position. Expected at least 4, but received 3. We need one more argument in here, and that's how fast it's going to float down. So it should go to the 0 position on the Y. And let's take a look. If we go back to our transform over here, if we click on one of these, whatever, we're just going to see what that does. So we're spawning it on here, and we got to say descending tween, descending tween dot play. And then I'm going to say, what is it, descending tween dot, how do I, damn, let me go back to Pufferz real quick. Tween property, tween callback, and then we can pass in a function on this callback. So I'm going to do that just to make sure it finished. I keep pressing the wrong thing. So if we go to tween callback, fuck it, I'll just remember what it's called instead of trying to do that. All right, tween callback, and we can actually put in a function right here, I think, and not name it, and just do print we completed falling. Cool. And so we have this drop cigarette, and now we just need to say at the tick timer, so we have this cigarette path. I guess we'll do here. Should we make another timer on here, or should we just do it, we'll just do an onReady var cigarette cigarette, how the fuck do you spell this? Cigarette distribution amount. Damn, there's a lot of hard words right here. Distribution. Looks good to me. And we'll say, what, like every 15... We'll do every 15 seconds. We'll drop another cigarette. So we'll say the tick timer, we need to go node timeout on tick timer timeout. So we already have, okay, so we are adding to this already. So we can just do this onReady var, and we're just going to say, I guess we'll say cigarette, we're just going to say tick, tick equals 0, and what I'm going to do is say tick plus equals 1, and we'll say if tick is greater than or equal to cigarette distribution amount, then we will say cigarette distribution, no, we want to return tick to 0. Tick equals 0, and we will drop a cigarette. Drop cigarette. There we go. So a tick is, we got to say greater than or equal to distribution amount. So every 15 seconds we should drop another cigarette and return this back to normal. So let's give that a shot. Is the tick timer going to auto start? Should, yeah. Cool. Oh yeah, iDubbbz. Alright, let's run this. Are we dropping a... let's go here. This will help us see better. There we go. So we're dropping it. I just think it went to the wrong spot. And did we get a printout? We completed falling. There we go. Got to test that with a fast sig rate. Yeah, I guess you're right. We should do like 3 every 3 seconds. Yeah, so I think stuff is falling. Let's switch cameras so we can actually see what's happening. So yeah, I think it's because we're not using global positions of everything. Let's do that. Global position, there we go. And let's try that again. And we'll switch the camera. So where is it going from? It's going from, I think, the center of the world, basically, to some spot way over there. We'd be updating the health. Oh, because we're continually being hit. Super speed, 1 second cigarette. How long you got till the jams? I think I have like another week, basically. Yeah, I think I just have to finish it by like next Friday or something. Even if it doesn't go finished, it's just a fuck around game anyway. So, hopefully I'll just turn in whenever I have. What are we trying to do here? What am I fucking up? X, Y, and Z. So we're taking the cigarette. We're getting the parent of ourselves. So we are this, and we're getting our parent, which is the world, and we're adding it as a child of that. We should probably take its position and add it. We should say C dot global position equals global position, our own position. There we go. Yeah, the perfect ending is that Puff is going to escape using the help of Miss Green, the magic praying mantis, whom Josh sold on Etsy. But in this reality, she lives. Well, not really alive, but kept alive through magic that's in the wand of King Cobra, JFS, or something like that. Who cares? Alright. Let's switch the camera. What is the problem here? Global position, global positon. We can still eat them. Nice. Switch camera. Okay, so it looks like our thing isn't going. I think our cigarette path is not updating. Progress ratio plus equals 0.01. Let me do this. If I make, because I have this thing right here, let me move our cigarette path. I'm going to move that down a little bit just so I can see if it's actually moving in our... Oh no, I should be able to see it because our camera is way up there. Cobra Potterhead, yeah. Why isn't it moving then? This thing right here should be moving. Oh, I think I coded something wrong. I think this should be like that. There we go. That would make more sense. Because now that thing should be moving like a tick every second. And now we can see what's really going on. So let's switch cameras. So they are going to where they should be on the ground. And they're just not spawning from where they should be up there. Descending tween, global position. Maybe we should add them as a child of ourselves instead. Maybe that might work better. And we can still do that. We'll see if that works, and then we'll just move them down that way. That's interesting. So they're starting from the global position of that. Oh, you know what they're starting from? We need them. We're gonna add it as a child of our path follow 3D dot add that child. There we go. Now we're rolling. So now they should drop. What the fuck? Tween property of C, and then oh, we're still doing that. We need to probably get rid of that. All right, let's try that. Switch camera. There we go. But now it's moving with that thing. Cool. I think what we'll do is... can we pass stuff into here? I think we can. Why don't we pass in... we could pass in... well, it's probably not good. It is spawning. It was spawning at 0, 0, 0. Now it's moving with the path follow. So we still need to make it a child of... I think it would be better to make it a child of the world. But we'll just put it at the global position of the path follow. So can't we do it this way? And then add it as a child of the world still. So we'll say get parent dot add child. Let's see what that works, because it does work. It just we don't want it to be a child of the path follow. That kind of creates issues. All right, there we go. I think that's working. It's distributing them. So yeah, we have that, dropping our cigarettes out. That's pretty funny, actually. We could make it move faster. Whatever. Sorry, I worked out in the yard today. I feel like I have ticks all over. But then also update its transforming location manually after you add. Yeah, I mean, you could do that. I think I like this. So we have our cigarette distributor. I guess we'll just kind of make another one of these for the flies. And then have that moving around as well. And then on our... trying to think. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Why not? We'll just make another one and have that for the fly distributor. I've just got to take a quick break. Well, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna keep going. Grass makes my legs itch. Yeah. Alright, I guess, yeah, we'll keep going. We have the drop cigarette. Now we need a... we have the cigarette path. I think we should make a fly path and then have those drop as well. And then we can just instantiate in the different things we've made. So... what are we going to do? Let's add another... I guess we could just duplicate it. No, let's add another path follow. Path follow 3D. We're going to call this fly path. Fly path. And we'll do pretty much the same thing we did here, I guess. We'll add a path follow 3D. Oh, I think I made 2 path follows, didn't I? We need a path first. path 3D. There we go. And then onto that we add a path follow 3D. Cool. And then we'll call this one fly path. Fly path. We will add a mesh. I'm just gonna add a mesh instance 3D. And we'll make this one a probably a prism. That way we can see it. It'll be different from the first one. And we're going to add some vertices to it, I guess, or whatever the hell you want to call them. Points. So I guess I'll just fly path. Here we go. Let's add some points. It's too close. We got to add them like kind of more out here. Yeah, we're gonna go, I guess, kind of like this. Weaving back and forth. I'm interested in how this system is gonna work. I'm kind of like adding more points here. I feel like we need more variation on where the food drops, if that even makes any sense. Yeah, I mean, it's not like, it doesn't really cost us a lot of processing power to bake these, does it? Whoops. Whoops. There we go, and then we'll just close that. So it's going to go all the way around there. And yeah, we'll just basically have the same script here. I'm going to make a new script. We'll call it fly path, create it. We'll grab this, Control A, and then we're going to go to this one. Whoops, I didn't fucking Control C. And we'll Control V there. And we're going to go fly distribution amount. Fly distribution amount. Cool. And we need to, we don't have that. Oh, that's right. Fly. I think we can probably use the same timer. And then we'll set this to like 10. And then we also need to like get the amount of flies from the world based on the level. 3 inches and 2 feet. Damn. Yeah, I got a brand new lawnmower that my dad gave me. It's fucking it's electric and it works really well. But my grass, because my front yard's pretty small, it's like a residential neighborhood. But yeah, I fucking it's been too wet to cut the fucking grass because these storms keep rolling in every time I get off work, and then I'm like, I guess the neighbors are just gonna see big ass grass all over my fucking yard. Fuck them. Yeah, I'm gonna. I do have to use the bathroom real quick, so I'm just gonna put this on the screen. I'm gonna load our cutscene right here.
My name is Puff. I'm a bearded
And I'll be right back.
dragon. I'm suffering at the hands of my cruel abuser. He never changes my water, never cleans my cage. Josh, King Cobra JFS as they call him. He's a damn demon who blows weed smoke in my face. He feeds me stuff he finds on the carpet. But worst of all, he's got that damn light. He cranked it up way too high. I'm a lizard, Josh. I can't regulate my body temperature. I need warmth and cool, not just a hot-ass fucking light all the time, you stupid son of a bitch. Luckily, enough roaches wander through here to keep me fed. My body's too tired to move, but my tongue still works. Here they come now.
All right, awesome. Yeah, so I'm back. Nice. SIG distributor is solid. Thank you. Just cover that stuff in rocks and sand and say you're going in for a... It's rained all summer here in Texas. Oh, yeah. A Zerscaping look. I've never heard of that. Yo, my mailbox fell down, and I was like, fuck it, what do I need a mailbox for? And then I got some, like, angry letter. The postman actually knocked on my door, super angry. And I'm like, yo, I'm standing at the door, laughing at him. I'm like, if you think I'm going to open this door, it's like, it's too early for this shit. And he's like just banging on the fucking door because he's mad because my mailbox isn't up. And I'm like, yo, fuck you. Like, there is nothing that says I have to open the door. So go fuck yourself, bud. I did put my mailbox back up, though. I'm not that much of a prick. But it's like, dude, I'm not going to get yelled at by a fucking mailman on my day off. No, fuck that. They make pretty decent money, too, if you're like an actual post office employee. Like, they're probably making better than me, so I'm not going to fucking sit there and take shit from them. Okay. Cool. What do we need to do? Cigarello. Oh, that's a totally different thing. All right, what are we doing here? Mesh testing. Let's go back to my shit. Snails eat my mail and they hide in the mailbox after rain. That sucks. Snails keep trying to get into my house to eat my cat food. I leave cat food out, like by my door. I have like a little spot for them. Not the snails, but my cats. And snails keep on like being all over the fucking cat food. And I gotta throw it out because it's gross. And it's like, I don't know. My laundry's done. Thank you for letting me know. You are not legally required to open your door. Yeah. I backed my rascal scooter out of there so fast. Cutscene world. Alright, here we go. We're in the real world. We're actualizing. Yeah, let's, I guess we should do this. We should maybe make a function on here. Why don't we do that? We'll say func set, set distribution rate. Distribution rate, and then I'm going to add this guy to a group, and then we'll just call this when we load in our shit, and we'll say rate. Rate and amount. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard slugs don't like copper. So I thought about like lining a pet dish with copper on the outside to keep them away, because I guess it has the same effect as salt on them or something. Being a mailman must suck, yeah. Damn, what am I trying to do here? Set distribution rate. We're just going to set the fly distribution amount equals the rate and amount of flies. There we go. King of the flies. Actually, it's Lord of the Flies. Sorry. I remember reading that book in high school. It was pretty cool. So then we have to make it another on ready bar here. I guess we should, yeah, well, let's just do it this way. I've already started on ready, var, and we'll say amount of flies. And then we'll just have amount up here. This will be easier. And then we'll set that, amount of flies equals amount. There we go. And then we're going to call this in our world up here. We could, we're just going to say get, what are we doing? On ready, get tree dot call group, and the group is going to be, we'll say, yeah, at my job, I mail a lot of stuff, so I'll be like, I got to get all that shit just right. If you don't have your shit right for the post office, they won't accept it. So that'll like it costs the people I work for money if I fuck up any of the addressing or whatever. So I got to get all that shit right, and then have it in the right packaging, and then send it up to. I'm glad I don't have to take it up to the post office. That's like another person's job because that probably sucks. I hate going to the post office. Heart of Darkness. My dad actually recommended I read that book, but I never read it myself. I know I've like seen the climax of it where the guy's like the Heart of Darkness, whatever. Like I know the reference it's making, but no, I never read it. Isn't it about like diamond farming and stuff like that? I saw Hotel Rwanda. That was that's kind of like a similar thing. We got that. Set distribution rate, and we want to get the group. I guess we'll call it fly path. Fly path, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do the same thing with the cigarette path. Cigarette path. There we go. And let's add those to those groups. Groups. Add group. Cigarette path. And then this. Fly path. Okay, so nice. So now we have those. We'll call those, and we'll set the distribution rate. And we just have to pass that in. And oh fuck! I can shit in my fucking nose. Oh, some guy goes to Africa to find his boss that's been lost, and he's been initiated into a tribe of Somalian pirates. Yeah. Okay, I thought it was like I thought it was a guy that was like a worker on a diamond mine or something. Newgrounds ruined a generation of impressionable youngsters. Yeah. Luckily, I didn't have the internet till I was like older. Okay. Cigarette path. Set distribution rate. Now I need to send in this shit right here. Should we actually make this a dictionary with like shit? What are we gonna do here? Distribution rate. The roaches. Okay, so I guess we'll do. This is kind of really ghetto, but level list. We'll just get that and go 1, and then we'll also do another one in here on the array. Fucking. Just something in my fucking shoe. Sorry, I thought there was a bug in my shoe. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, shit's crazy. I normally don't like reading books. I think books are gay. I think books are, like, stupid. So if we go to the level list, we'll get this first level, and then we want this will be the amount of time in the level, the seconds, the roaches, and then the butts. So for the fly path, we're going to want that second index. For the other one, we're going to want, I guess we'll get the third index, right? Because that will be the amount of butts. This probably isn't the best way to do it. We're kind of just, I should probably make this a dictionary, but for now I'm just doing this to check. Cool. And I guess we'll run that. We need to make that there. So we need to take the function from fly path that I made and add it up here, and then change the variables that we're adjusting. And we'll say cigarette distribution amount, cigarette distribution amount, awesome, and then amount of cigarettes. Cigarettes. It's a weird word to spell. All right. And then we have to, of course, make this variable. At on ready var amount of cigarettes equals, I guess we can just set it to nothing right now. We'll just say 0 because it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, you know what book was pretty good? Starship Troopers. Unironically, I watched the movies first and I thought like, oh, it's just like a goofy, stupid franchise. It's like, you know, fun to watch. And then I read the book. Well, I didn't read the book. I listened to audio of it when I was in this warehouse working like in super shitty conditions. Andrew Tate level take on books. Hell yeah. Well, he got to bang Jordan Peterson's daughter. So, you know, you take what you can get. I can read and I can write pretty good. I don't think my dad can, though. I don't think he can read or write very good at all. He got mad at me for reading one time. I remember I had him sign my summer reading list when I was a kid, and he got really pissed off and like threw all my books out the window. Yeah. And that's how I realized books are gay. You don't need books. All the knowledge you're going to learn is right in front of you. Yeah, so we're doing this. We're setting that. What else? Do we need to add another variable? I'm trying to think. They should both just be working, right? Oh, we never connected this, I don't think. Node, signals, timeouts. We got to connect it to the fly path, connect. And then we also have to spawn a fly instead of a timer. What is wrong with him? He couldn't read. That was what was wrong with him. Yeah, what do we need here? Instead of cigarello, we're going to be spawning a fly. So we need to save the fly. Let's go to the fly. What are we going to do? Save branch is seen. Yeah, so we're going to save that, and then I think I can now instantiate that. Yeah. Fly path. This one, right? Yeah, okay. I thought I just really fucked up all the scripts right there for a second. I was like, damn, dude, if I've been writing on the wrong script, I was about to be hella pissed, but I'm not. So that's good. All right, so we want to say fly.tscn. Okay. Yeah, but being a caveman is based. There's a lot of, you know, you gotta be a caveman sometimes and just be like, fuck that, I'm not doing that because that's fucking gay. And like, if you just say that to people, you know, they'll respect you for it. Yeah. All right. What do I need to do here? Drop cigarette. Perfect. And then we got to, I'm just going to call this fly scene instead. Fly scene. And just because if I come back here, you know, it shouldn't be all fucking crazy. And we're going to say drop fly. There's really no reason to be doing all that, but it makes me feel better. All right. Yeah. Going outside is gay. No, going outside is good. You gotta get vitamin C or whatever. What is the problem here? C not identified. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're using F now. I'm trying to bring my cat outside more. He'll go outside for a minute, but then he doesn't stay. A vampire. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, what the fuck am I even trying to do here? I'm reading the chat like an idiot. Drop fly. Okay, so we're doing that. Let's just check if this even works. It should. I feel good. Oh, but so we're moving around. I think our fly spawner is still on the ground. Fly path 3D. And then we're gonna bring that up. Whoops, shit. We need to grab that, and I'll just grab this and bring it up to about the same, maybe even a little bit higher. It really doesn't matter. All right, let's run it. See if this shit works. Well, there's really no way to derail it because I really come in here with like no plan at all. So, looks like we're not spawning any flies. Oh, there we are. We got a fly. I think our distribution rate is too high, too low on the flies. But we can eat that. Can we eat that fly? We can. Nice. So it actually does work. We're getting shit going. Getting the good vibes. I think I'm gonna have that song in the main intro keep going. This does kind of make it unfair though, because you can't have the cigarette spawn in front of the thing. I don't think I would ever have 500 viewers. There'd probably be no way that like anyone would want to watch this. I'm amazed there's anyone watching right now. But yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to keep up. Yeah, I really like how this is working, honestly. Yeah. Alright. You go on DSP's stream. He definitely won't ban you. He'll just beg you for money every 10 seconds. Alright, so I think, I'm just trying to think in my head what we need to do next. We gotta have, what is this, 745? Oh, I think that's our damage. Are we taking damage? 835, 880, 925. Yeah, so it looks like we're gaining power instead of losing health because we got that number going up, but it should be going down. So what we got to do is change that around. God bless the goal. Yeah, I never really asked for goals, or I don't even think I have my donations active or anything, just because I don't feel like it's just like a whole hassle. Like if I had to read super chats or some shit like that, and I don't think anyone would donate. And it's kind of sad when like if I only have like the four or five people that kind of watch consistently, I can't be like begging them for money like DSP. That's like the saddest thing in the fucking world. Where's the music? Oh, okay, I'll put on the fucking music. Here we go. Okay. And yeah, we do need music for the world too, so let's just go ahead and add that in. What the fuck is it called? Audio stream player. Let's add that. Inspector, quick load. I think that's the only one I really have, is the dark ambient loop, and it's super loud, so we'll spiral that down. And yeah, what else do I want to do? Let's go back to our notepad. I forgot we even made this. We're trying to do 3 levels, make the camera... Oh, we never... I think we just keep spawning forever, right? We're not actually stopping. You wish I'd make more videos. The thing about the videos is like, I don't know. I might make like an introduction to Blender video, but it just takes forever, and it really doesn't make any money. So it's like there's really no point to to do it, and it's more fun to make these games for me, and I learn more doing this. Yeah. But alright, so why are we not stopping? That's right, we don't really even have a check. So I guess what we'll do is make that check. So if amount of flies is greater than or equal to, I guess we should do flies created onReady var flies created, and we'll add that. Yeah. Well, I think the way people teach Blender is really boring too. I would just like go in there and just like, you know, try and get stuff going as fast as possible. I hate it when people try and plan stuff out. Yeah. Amount of flies. So if that, yeah, hold on, what am I doing? If it's greater than or equal to flies created, then we will just pass, and then else we'll do everything else. So, yeah, let's do that. We'll just move everything over. Excellent programming right here. Yeah, so cool. I think we need, I need to reverse this, don't I? Because the flies created is the one we're incrementing, and then we need to increment flies created right here. Flies created plus equals 1. There we go. And nice. And then we'll have to have like some type of reset. I'm gonna do like a func level reset. Well, no, because we're going to have the set distribution rate, so that'll do it for us, right? Yeah, I started out making low poly characters, trying to make like a human, and I spent forever and ever, and then I realized things like make human existed, and I could kind of just bring in the models I wanted, and then learn how to edit stuff a little bit, and I'd already had some AutoCAD experience just because I had, I kind of went to school for that for a little bit, so I kind of worked in a 3D space, and I'd done some 3D printing at the time, so I had like some understanding of 3D like geometry and shit like that. Yeah, okay, so we're doing that. We'll check it on the flies first to make sure that works. And then we should be updating some type of timer. Let's distribute that on the world. Okay, let's go to our canvas layer. Let's do a time left label. Awesome. And we're going to have to update that somehow. So on the level timer, can we go node timeout connect? Yeah, we can go here. Oh wait, sorry. Disconnect timeout. We'll connect it to what am I even trying to do right now? Actually, I think there's a better way to do this. I'll just auto start the level timer, right? And then we'll just check its time left. Yeah, I think on this, what do I have? I have like some type of shitty. Yeah, I got a RX 580, so that's not really great. Overlay. So if I do this in the func, this might be too much. Delta, and then we just say time left label dot text equals, and we'll get the oh damn. I guess we could make a timer on here. Whatever. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Shit. Do I really want to do it that way, or do I just want to... Let's just do it in here. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to put it here. And we're going to connect it. Well, we're not going to connect it yet. We're just going to go here, and we're going to do that process thing. Sorry, it's really late. Process, and we'll do what? We're going to set the text on it. So we'll say time left label dot text equals what is it? Level timer dot isn't it time left? There we go. And we got to convert that to str. And yeah. And can't we round it? Don't we have like a RND or something? I use Ubuntu. Ubuntu is like my main Linux distribution. I really like it. I think it's probably the easiest to use. I have another computer that I'm trying to put like some AI stuff on and do AI stuff with, and I've got it running Linux. I think it's like 22.04 or whatever, Ubuntu. Alright, what are we going to do here? So that should be updating. Awesome. Let's see if that actually works. I know I'm like slowing down. Wait time. Int. Oh, base object of type null instance. So I guess we can't do that because our level timer isn't loaded yet, or is it saying that I can't do it that way? Oh, that's right, it doesn't exist anymore because it's on the other thing. So let's just go, gotta get that level timer. Canvas overlay level timer, there we go, wait time 60.0. New Ubuntu, oh, what are you running, Arch? What do you mean? Invalid operator nil and int on tick timer timeout. I guess. Let's take our tick timer and we're going to, instead of auto start, we're going to basically start it up here. Not up there. Where's it going to be? Set distribution rate. We'll do it here. Maybe we can't. We should probably do it up there when we send this. Atrix is Arch, but less homoerotic. Oh, okay. I've never heard of that, honestly. I've never heard of Atrix. That sounds like a League of Legends character, buddy. Is that in our world? Where are we initiating? The level list started. Okay, set distribution rate. So now this is where we can say tick timer dot start. Oh, yeah, I guess you could install Ubuntu. That's a anime one. I'm sure there's a Sneed distribution too. I'm sure 4chan has a distribution somewhere. You could get, you know what? Why don't you just use Red Star OS? You could be a real G. All right, let's try that. All right. You fucking piece of shit. Amount of flies. What's the problem here? I guess maybe this isn't getting called. Maybe it's not getting set. Print equals. What am I fucking doing? Print. Here we are. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Level started. There we go. Level started. What is the issue here? amount of flies created. So this doesn't exist. When we set it to 0, I guess we could do that. What's the issue here? Method expected 2 arguments. Oh, I'm passing in too much shit. Yeah. No, I'm not passing in enough stuff. Yeah, I should be doing this and this again. Because I need the set distribution rate. I need 1 and 2. And this should be 1. There we go. Let's see if that works. Are we dropping any flies? I don't believe so. By running it in cache mode on the browser. That's interesting. So we're not dropping any flies. The chat is an integral part of the stream. Yeah. Oh, great. That's what you want. Where's my fucking music? Let's go to... I don't know. Something. What the fuck are we gonna do here? Set distribution rate, so we're setting the shit. Alright, so when we set this in the cigarette path, I think the fly path is not doing anything anymore. We're gonna get rid of these just because they're confusing me. We're also gonna get rid of the... Where's our cigarello? The fuck is it at? There we go. We're gonna delete that. Delete that node. Nice. Yeah. All right. What are we gonna do here? Level started, we do that, we set that timer, the tick timer dot start isn't gonna play, right? Alright, let's just run this shit again. Try to think. So they're both moving. I don't think we're... we might have to wait. Let's see what values I'm passing in. Hold on. I'm passing in 14 and 5, right? 1, 1, 1, 1. And, yeah, no, hold on. I'm retarded here. So, we're setting the distribution rate on the cigarette. We want to pass in 5, and then we also need... Alright, so I'm gonna have to make a fucking dictionary. I'm retarded. Alright, let's just do this. We're gonna go level list. It's gonna be a dictionary full of dictionaries. The first dictionary is gonna be level 1. Right here. Cool, we're gonna do that. Again, level 2 and level 3. Level 2. And level 3. And we'll put some things over there. And then what am I going to do here? I'm going to do a... so we're going to do flies. Oh, nice. Alright, flies. It's gonna be what? Like, we said like 15 or whatever. Let's do flies per level. We're gonna do 1 time per level. Time per level, we'll go 60 seconds. Yeah, and then cigarettes per level. Cigarettes per level. I don't know. I didn't know you guys could see that. Oh yeah, I'm a very special person. We had 100 chats today. Cigarettes per level, and we'll go 20. And so is that everything we need? Cool. Yeah, so then when I'm here, I can go level list, and we'll say level 1, level 1, level 1, and what we want is the cigarettes per level, right? Let's actually get the function. I'm gonna go and get that function and just kind of copy and paste it in here so I remember what the fuck we're trying to do. I'm gonna grab that, bring it back to a world, and I'll put it right in between these two so I can reference it. And we'll just put some fucking shit up in here. Yeah, I really don't see any reason to let anyone moderate the chat. I mean, I just don't really like moderation in general. So I'd rather have like just anyone say whatever they want. Yeah. My XP is growing like my warts. Oh man, brutal. Yeah, I'm actually gonna have I'll probably have this one on the side of my head. I'm gonna have it removed. It's pretty fucking big. I'm gonna have that one removed. I have one like on my nose right here. I'm gonna have that one removed. I have healthcare now. I'm pretty important. The one on my forehead I kind of like. I'm gonna keep that one. Yeah, I think those will be cool to slice off. What are we fucking doing here? Level list 1. Alright. Jesus Christ. The way I have organized this is the most retarded thing you'll ever see in your life. But it's already been done, so what are you going to do about it? Level 1. That's the wrong fucking distribution rate, so... we need a rate and an amount, so I'm only passing the amount. So we also need a rate, so fly rate is what we need. I need to stop reading stupid comments. Fly rate is what? Let's do, if we were 60 seconds, we have these flies, right? We're gonna have 15 flies. 15 divided by 60 is 4, right? So every 4 seconds. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I think so. Let's do that. And then we'll do the same thing down here, cigarettes per level, and whatever, we'll do 3. And then we'll do cigarette rate. Cigarette rate, there we go. No, the comments are great. Wonderful. Genius level intellect. Level 1. So let's look at that fucking function. So we're passing in the rate first. So we're gonna say fly rate. There we go. And then this one we're passing in the amount. So flies per level. Nice. Yeah, you want to make sure you can make as many errors as possible. And we'll grab this and bring it on down here. And then we'll just do a cigarette rate. Cigarette rate. There we go. And of course we'll come over here and do the same damn thing. There we go. Cigarettes per level. Don't dehumanize my comments. My IQ is higher during the day. Yeah. What are you, powered by the sun? The Superman of intellect. I can't work if the sun's not out. Cigarettes per level. Cigarettes per level. There we go. Level 1. I think that's all gonna work out good for me. Yeah. Let's try that. Switch camera. There we go. We got our cigarettes dropping and our flies dropping. And yeah, we can pick them up. Let's see if they stop at some point. Sorry, I'm trying not to burp into the mic. Like Review Tech USA. It's always great when he does that. Yeah. So how many are we supposed to summon again? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess we didn't have like flies eaten or whatever. Are they gonna stop at some point? How many was it? It was 20 and 15, so maybe we should just stop the timer. It looks like they did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and I ate like a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we never put the stop inside the cigarette, that's why. But yeah, the stop worked on the other one. Review Tech USA, yeah, he's still a thing. Just barely, though. I kind of like this because it is like somewhat unfair to the player because you do have to eat some cigarettes to get to the juicy flies, which is funny. We should probably make we should make them smaller though. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this for a second just because I have to go take a piss, but I will be right back. Yeah, I'll be right back. Used to smoke cigs. I went to smoke cigs. I quit years ago, and I used all my willpower to stop myself. So this game was tempting me, but then I think about eating them. Yeah, I used to smoke. I used to smoke cigarettes too. I probably would smoke like almost a pack and a half a day, honestly. I worked like I used to be a sheet metal technician, so I had a pretty shitty job, and the cigarettes definitely helped that. But yeah, they're super bad for you. And now when I see people smoking, it's like, damn, I'm glad I stopped that. Although, dude, as soon as I have like one beer or whatever, I'm just like, I really want a fucking cigarette. If I had a beer right now, I would need a cigarette. That's why I don't drink. All right. Cool. What are we even doing? I saw a snake. I saw a copperhead out in my front yard, so I chopped its head off with a shovel. It was being. I was like, "There's no way I'm letting that thing live around here. There's too many kids." Because it was like a baby copper snake, copperhead or whatever, and those are like super dangerous. They bite like a kid. They could like kill them because they don't have control over their venom. That might be a myth, but like there's a bunch of kids in my neighborhood, so if they like run through and get bit by that, they're like completely fucked. Yeah, what do we need here? What am I even trying to do? I guess we should 40 or so a day. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. What did you guys smoke? I smoked Marlboro Reds. I smoked them Cools. I smoked them Menthols. I fucking smoked everything, dude. I used to go to the store. I would get like just everything. The worst I ever smoked was American Spirits. Those things, I pulled a fucking twig out of them that was as long as a cigarette. And I'm like, damn, dude, they just think fucking scooped it off the ground, rolled it up, and we're like, good to go. Fucking pack it. This shit's gross. Brutal. Now I only smoke the best. This is a fine Chinese chemical vape right here. Straight from the heartland, you know. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't really vape that much, just a little bit every now and then. Alright, so what do we need here? That's going, we got that. We gotta update the cigarettes to actually work now, and then we need like some type of thing that tells us when we're hurting ourselves or whatever. So I already updated it in the fly, right? We just have to do this. If amount of cigarettes is greater than or equal to, what do we do? We had to do another variable, and what do we call it? We said flies created, so we'll do cigarettes created. At onReady var cigarettes created, cigarettes created. Oh, you lived in Australia? I used to go to ashtrays at gas stations as a teenager, and that's how crackhead I was. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember it's fucking... I used to take... I would like get like a Black and Mild, and then I would put it in a bong and fucking rip it. And me and my friends used to do that shit, and you would like black out sometimes. You would just be like ripping it, and then all of a sudden you'd just be like, and like fall down. We did a lot of dumb shit back then. We were like country kids, just being retarded as fuck, man. But yeah, if you rip tobacco smoke like that, it completely destroys your brain. I don't know what the scientific thing it does to you, but it like makes everything go sideways all of a sudden. Cigarettes created. We're going to set this at 0. That's why I code so good nowadays. Amount of cigarettes. If our amount of cigarettes is bigger than the amount of cigarettes created, then we want to pass. Otherwise, we're going to be doing all the other stuff. Yeah, better than Air Duster. Air Duster's probably the worst. Did I just get bit by a fucking mosquito in the eye? Fucker. I had my screen door open for a little bit today, and it's like the mosquitoes are just big enough to fit through the screen. I was pretty pissed about that. Alright. There we go. What is... fuck it. Alright, cool. So if we have too many of these, then we're not going to spawn anymore, and we'll go back and adjust our numbers just to make sure everything is going better. So instead of doing, we'll do rate of 4, and we'll do, let's do 3, and cigarettes per level, we'll do 3, and the time per level actually has no effect right now, so whatever. Nick Ricada told me I could snort air duster without getting brain damage. If you want to know the truth about it, Nick Ricada told me I could jerk off on your grave. That was one of the best Ralph statements ever made. I remember always, me and my brother were joking around, saying like, Nick Ricada told me I could do that. And our other friend walked in and he was like, what are you guys fucking saying? Like, what are you jerking off on people's graves? What are you talking about? And we had to give him like a whole Ralph lore dump. It was really funny. Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's try it. Let's switch to the good camera. There we go. We got one fly. Where in the hell are cigarettes? It looks like I coded the cigarettes incorrectly. What does that do? What does that thingy do? I don't know. Oh, shit. Get out of here. Bastard. And what I was saying, what does that do? I meant this little thing right here. Does anyone know what that does? Enable Movie Maker mode. I've never used that. The project will run at a stable FPS. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I talk like regular people out here that I know. Like I talk about like Sam Hyde and shit with them. So I guess it's like, you know, they usually think it's pretty funny, like the det maxing, or I'll send them like a MDE video or something. I don't know. People don't like Cobra. I tell them about Cobra and they don't get it, and I'm like, it's King Cobra, man. Like you gotta watch the decay of him. Something fucking fucked up my eye. Sorry, I can't focus. But yeah, I think our problem is with the cigarette path. Artlist, if you could not play the same song over and over again, thank you. Fucker. Amount of cigarettes is cigarettes created. There we go. If the amount of cigarettes is less than the amount of cigarettes created, amount of cigarettes equals 0, and we are updating that, right? So it should be this way, right? Let's just go check the other fucking one. Yeah, that should be, this is correct. So why are we not, let me just do a print, we are passing, and we'll go over here and say we are running, and I'm gonna put this up here. Nice, and let's try that. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we are running. There we go. And we're only gonna do, what, like 5 of them or whatever? And we should stop. Damn it. I guess it's never gonna stop. Oh, we're never incrementing. we never increment the number of cigarettes, so we'll go cigarettes created plus equals 1. There we go. Yeah, only if we drop one. What am I doing? I will try Blender again tomorrow. I need to obtain some type of elite skills. Unlimited cigarettes. 500 cigarettes. That was the only funny part from that fucking gay show. Who was that guy who made that show? Wasn't it fucking the guy who does Family Guy? That guy fucking sucks, man. I hate that guy. I can't even remember his name. Spawn a cig every frame. Yeah, that'll do it. I just watched like little previews for that like space show where there was like a spoof of Star Trek, but like every single clip I saw from that was like a joke about the two aliens being gay, and I was like, who's gonna stick around for this? Just a bunch of I don't know, man. Just like very hipsterish type shit. A lot of these modern like TV shows, I'm like, damn, who the fuck could ever watch this? Like, and then I'll go to my family's house and they were like, you watched the Squid Game? You see the Squid Game? And I'm like, no, dude, I didn't watch fucking Squid Game. I'm not watching Dark Mirror. I'm not watching The Boys. I'm not watching like that shit. Yeah, Seth MacFarlane, that's the dude. Yeah, I just I saw that he was in charge of that show, and I was like, I know it's gonna suck. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna hide the mesh instances over here. I might have to change. Might have to let my cat out in a second because he's kind of she's getting restless. She's been locked up most of the day. I have 2 cats, but they're not very nice to each other, so I have to like switch the rooms that they're in. So I'm gonna have to like change one out of one room and put it in the other. Yeah, let me actually go do that real quick. I'll be right back. I'm going to just play the scene, and I'll be right back. Alright, sorry that took a while. Yeah, I just had to move the rooms they were in so they wouldn't freak out. For whatever reason, they like to be in a different piece of room. You know, it really makes a big fucking difference whether you're in this part of the house or the other one. So I have to rotate them out. But yeah, so that's all looking good. What am I going to do now? Let's go to the 3D. We need to display stuff, so let's go back to our canvas layer. We're going to go to our health label, and we got to make this thing bigger and cooler. So we're going to go to this overlay, we'll go to theme, and we're going to make a new theme. Add our default Gothic font for our King Cobra right here. For our boy, we got the moisture level of Puff, and then I guess we'll just, we might say like 100% or something. Whatever, let's just have that there. When do we update health? Health.text equals new health. The new health is here. And where are we updating that? In Pufferz. When we take that damage, so we have 100 health to start with. If we pick up a damage item, we say health. Yeah. Update health. We pass in the health. Health minus equals cigarette points. So what's the issue there? Can you get out of here? Yeah. My cat's being fucking annoying. They're both like, they just want me to like hold them and pet them. So what am I making? I am making a, it's a game jam going on, but I'm making basically a version of this gold miner right here, except in 3D with King Cobra, JFS's pet bearded dragon, Puff. So that's kind of what we're doing. We have this 3D, we're in here. We're gonna have this distribution system distributing our shit. What the hell is going on down there? Oh, that's right, we don't have any numbers, so we're just updating a bunch of shit. But yeah, so we have to get enough shit to survive. Those things right there that are falling are actually gonna be crickets, and then the cigarette butts are gonna deal damage to us. And the joke is that we are King Cobra's lizard, who has been severely neglected. If you're wondering who King Cobra is, he is a lolcow. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much, that's probably going to be it for tonight. I'm just tired as hell, so I think I'm going to get out of here. But thanks everyone for coming out, and I think before I go, I'm just going to show off my lolcow video game too. I think people might be interested in that. Let's close this up. We'll go here. We'll open up Barbara's Gate. So this idea is a different one. This is a different game that we're doing. This is called Barbara's Gate. Basically, the idea is we have to stop Chris Chan from banging his mom. The merge has happened. Chris Chan has teleported everyone to an alternate dimension. It's not so good. The Kiwi Farms received a giant bolt of energy that went through the power lines, pulled in all the cows into this merged dimension. Now the cows have to fight it out, and we have to pick which cows we want to have. It's a Baldur's Gate type thing. We're going to select our cows, then fight against Chris Chan to right the wrongs, save the kingdom, whatever the fuck. We have evil cows and good cows, so we got like Nick Ricada, evil cow, Cyrax, evil cow. We got Ralph. I'm making him a good cow, even though he probably should be evil. We have Cobra. He's definitely a good one. We have like DSP. He's kind of borderline, but for right now, he's a good guy. And if we go to this driveway scene here, we have all of them kind of doing some fighting. I did a stream where I showed off how I made the enemy AI, kind of. It's very simplistic, but it works pretty well in this. It just targets the lowest character in health. And then I think if we play this, I'll just go through it a little bit before I leave. And we do have some music with this, probably. Yeah. If it's ever gonna fucking load, probably gonna take forever. Yeah, good night, y'all. This is awesome. Yeah, this is, I don't know, it's the game itself is called Magnum Retardus, basically. But yeah, we got Joshy Moon up there. We got Wings, we got Ralph, Cyrax, King Cobra, DSP. We're felted, we load the game. So these are going to be like different scenarios we can pick from, like the battle, Jim's driveway. We're going to have other things. I want to add Jim into the game too, but it's going to be like kind of a twist. Can we pick? Can we?
I couldn't dodge. Look. This is how you dodge. You hold the button and you go like this. It doesn't fucking work.
So yeah, we have like DSP, and he can move over here.
Let me go.
And that's Anissa, so she's gonna do an attack called Yoko Ono.
What's going on with you two? It's your boy King Cobra.
Well, it's actually Cobra's turn, so we can walk over here. I'll point him towards the camera, and we can use some spells. So we got we have one called Black
King
Flame.
Cobra uses Black Flame.
So we can like light iDubbbz on fire over there, or we can use
King
green
Cobra
smoke.
uses green smoke.
And then we can end the turn.
Because I'm an arrogant god.
We got Ralph going over here. We can walk over and kick Anissa if we want.
Ethan Ralph uses Killstream Kick.
And then we have
Ethan
Harden
Ralph
Gunt.
uses Harden Gunt.
So yeah, and then these are the health over here. You can see it's kind of messed up. This is part of the stuff I gotta fix up, but we'll get to that. Kind of a pain in the ass. We end our turn. Anissa's gonna run her thing. She's using a thing called Yoko Ono, where she dances and sings around, and it should deal damage to all of us. But it's a little broken right now, so who knows if it's gonna work.
Yo, shut up, man.
Oh, and then we got Boss Man Jack right here, so we can use Taunt and Gamble. So I think I can't remember if I coded Gamble, but we'll take a look. I guess I didn't. I think I did code it a little bit. So we have like, we should have dice appearing, which they're really small is the problem. And then I think they're not actually playing the animation, but where it says number here is where the dice should be appearing on Boss Man Jack. And then I don't think we have anything coded for this yet. Oh, yeah, I guess he just releases some anger particles. Yeah, Boss Man's the recent DLC. So yeah, let's see. Where's our dice? Here we go. We have this animation for the dice. So they fade in, and then we have a roll. So they just kind of run around, and then we'll have the numbers appear like that. And then they'll shrink back out of existence with the fade in, but we'll like reverse it. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. Lolcow video game. There's a website for it. AverageGodotEnjoyer.com, and we can see everything here. An attempt was made to take Christian Weston Chandler into custody on August 1st, 2021 at the Marriott in Virginia. This is when the incident occurred. Instead of being arrested, Christian used his autistic powers to summon the manifestation of Sonichu into the world. The merge had begun. Unbridled power was sent through the internet into the Kiwi farms and onto the boards. So we see Christian plus power lines plus Kiwi farms equals dimensional merge. The cows were then transferred into an alternate reality called the merge, in which something, I fucked it up. They must stop Chris Chan from getting with Barbara and bringing in the Age of Darkness. And you can see there's a little artist rendering right here. battle your way through Chris Chan's twisted world to defeat the big CWC and restore peace and save Barb. So that's what we're doing. Yeah. If you want to send me any emails, you can send them here, averagegodotenjoyer0@gmail.com. I probably never check it. We have items right here. So these are some of the items. Chinese vape, we got mead, we got Merida whiskey, Trash Burger, and Zanny. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. I guess I'm going to go for tonight, but I'll be back on tomorrow, maybe do a stream or something. But later, y'all. Have a good one. Peace out.